Welcome to Teacher Web Pro from Even House Printing. The first step after logging in with your username and password is to create a new order. You should also have your PDF file prepared and ready to upload while you're completing this order. On this page, you'll begin by entering the job name. We're going to call this Math Test 1. Next, choose the grade level, then the job type, copies, or a bound booklet. Enter the subject. Here we will add math. If applicable, add the unit number. Next, enter the type of job material. Choose student, teacher, or other. Next, we move on to the binding choices. There are a number of binding options and are each relevant to the job type chosen above. For example, if you chose copies as the job type, there are 3 binding options: stapled upper left corner, unbound, non-collated, unbound, collated with slip sheets. If you choose bound booklet as the job type, there are 8 different binding choices. You will also need to select if the binding is on the long or the short end of the paper. If you are unsure of the meaning of each binding choice, click on View Binding Options and you'll see a visual comparison of all the different binding styles. Finally, check if you need a 3-hole punch or an acetate front cover.
Now we move on to the document size. This is the finished size of your job. For example, if you are requesting standard size copies, you would choose 8.5 by 11. For a poster, you might select 11 by 17 inches. The sizes available will also depend on the type of document you are creating.
Next, tell us how many copies you would like printed. Enter the total amount of pages in your PDF. Please remember to include blank pages in that total. We will enter 16 pages and we would like 50 sets printed. Now we choose the paper type and the paper colors and ink colors. We'll start with the cover.
Choose the cover paper material, and depending on the choice of binding, you will have different selections of paper colors and inks to choose from.
The cover printing will be double-sided, and you will need to choose the ink colors from the choices available.
Next, choose the printing options for the inside pages. You have multiple choices and can be all one color paper or different paper colored throughout. As with the cover, you will choose interior paper material, colors, single or double-sided printing, and the ink colors. If you choose copies, coil bound, or perfect bound as the job type and the binding choice, you will have the option to choose what pages will be colored, and multiple colors can be selected throughout the document. With this option, you can have each page paper a different color if you desire. Ink colors are also available for each individual pages.
You will need to choose the page numbers that will be on colored paper. Please keep in mind that every page consists of 2 page numbers, the front and back of the paper. For example, if you would like the first inside page to be on blue paper, you would enter starting page number 3 and ending page number 4, the front and back of the paper sheet. Your selections will list below and you'll have an opportunity to easily change them from the list. You will notice that as you make your choices on the left side of this form, the cost total is adjusted at the bottom right as you're moving along. This way, you'll always know the cost of your project as your order progresses.
Once this left side of the form is completed, no additional charges will incur.
Now, delivery.
Let us know where you would like your order delivered. It can be delivered to any school destination you select.
Delivery requirements. Please let us know if this material is confidential, such as an exam, a test, and if so, please enter the delivery instructions. Please select where to accrue the billing to. Enter purchase order information. If you have a PO number, enter it here. If the PO number is not yet available from your school, you can save your project, view online proof, approve the document, and finally print out a price quote to submit for payment approval from your school administrator. This quote will be found under Incomplete Orders at the top of the web page. Additional help can be found by clicking the question mark at the right side of the form. Now we are ready to send your PDF for printing. To upload your file, simply select Upload Completed File Now. Then click Choose File and select the file from your computer. Once the file is received, you will be prompted to open the PDF proof, check it over for accuracy. You must OK this proof before going any further. There is another option if your file needs to be adjusted by Even House Printing. Perhaps you need to have some images resized, borders added, or text adjusted. We can help. Select Upload Incomplete File. This will tell us that there is additional work needed to be done by Even House Printing to complete the job. By selecting this option, a proof will be generated by Even House Printing and returned to you for approval. Any additional work required to complete a job will incur additional charges. Alternately, if a digital file is not available, Even House Printing will pick up the hard copy from your school by selecting Pick Up at Greeter's Desk. The final step is to include any special instructions that will be helpful for Even House Printing to complete your order to your satisfaction.
If everything looks good and you have a valid PO number, go ahead and click Submit. If you still have some questions or concerns about placing your order, please click on Contact Customer Service. Explain your comments in the notes section, and we will contact you promptly. Be sure to save your order so we can help serve you better. Thank you for using TeacherWebPro.com tutorial from Even House Printing. If you find this to be a valuable tool for your school, please call Robin at Even House Printing, area code 716-649-2666, with any questions or to schedule an on-site demonstration at your school. Even House Printing. We are your local print provider, centrally located in Hamburg, New York.